Pele, the best footballer who the world, was born on the 23rd of October 1940. Edison Arantes do Nascimento, better known as Pele, is known as a legend and better soccer player to ever play the game. He was raised in a poor family in Tracy, Coracosi, Brazil. His parents' names were Dondinho and Estereto Nascimento. He was born for soccer, just Beethoven was born for music. Arrogant words spoken by Pele. His father, known as Dondinho, was footballer too, but undistinguished once Pele was in love with footballer from the time he learned to kick and ball. But his mother was not so keen. Dondinho earns right money from game, and she wanted something better for her son. Had she got her way, footballer would have been denied one of its greatest talents. Pele's skills came to his attention of the Brito, a former Brazilian international who began to coach him in 1954, aged of 14. He joined Bauru Athletics Club Junior in Sao Paulo at 16. He moved to Santos, where he remained until 1974. Together, Pele and Santos were to become regents touring Europe and playing friendly matches. Throughout his career, Pele scored an amazing amount of 1283 first-class goals, but just a correction of notes: do not make a Beethoven symphony. Statistics cannot capture the majesty of these glorious Brazilian sides. Beautiful skills, astonishing speed and ball control, and of those greatest players in the yellow and the green sheets, Pele was the greatest of them all. He was flexible, swift, strong, and seemed to be able to make the ball do as pleased. Pele played for Santos, New York Cosmos, and Brazil. His international side, Pele played 92 matches for his international team and scored 77 goals. He had won 3 World Cups for his international teams, one in 1958, then 1962 and 1970. He had also won 3 World Cup champion in 1962 and 1963 for Santos. He had won 9 Sao Paulo State Championship in 1956, 1958, 1956, 1961, 1962, 1964, 1966, 1967, and 1968. Pele was awarded South American Player of the Year in 1973. When Pele retired from international football, he continues to play for Santos for a further 4 years. When he finally called it a day at the age of 34. Santos marked his passing by removing the number 10 shirts from the lineup. It was an admission that no one could compare with the master. Then, in 1975, Pele surprised everyone by coming out of retirement to play for the New York Cosmos. He stayed for 2 years. Then the end of Supplement's career final came in 1977 when Pele hung up his boots for good and settled for role as sporting ambassador, later becoming Brazilian Minister for Sports. But even now, more than 10 years, Pele died on December 29, 2022 at Alberto Einstein Israelite Hospital, Sao Paulo, state of Sao Paulo, Brazil. His spouse was Messia Aoki Alhazeela Nascimento. Children's was Edinho, Sandra, Regina Arantes do Nascimento, Joshua Nascimento, and more. Full name was Edison Arantes do Nascimento. Number that was placed was in New York Cosmos was number 10 in Santos Football Club. He was having a height with 1.73. Thank you. My name is Petro Canoni from Canoni The Great Media.